morning, everybody. It's your girl, Miracle Sims, and you're listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is April the 15th, 2022, and today the topic is Good Friday Reflection. Yeah, that's right, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Good Friday. Yes, yes, yes. This is the day that the Lord has made. We shall all rejoice and be glad in it. I hope that you all had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. God show up and show out like we tend to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? um, got a random impromptu blessing slash booking kind of. It's very interesting because it's a special situation. It wasn't necessarily being booked, but like my product, I guess you would say. And so that's a blessing. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. That was a impromptu way to get some funds. And so I just thank and praise God for every open door and opportunity and everything like that. So going on the record to say that, that's something that happened yesterday. Had a couple of great conversations or interviews or whatever yesterday as well. I was on another lady's platform. Hopefully whenever that comes out, I will share it with you all. But amazing conversation, shared a lot of different things. If you want to learn more about me and my life and everything like that, I shared a lot more of my testimony, maybe even more details than the book. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I feel like I shared quite a bit. That should be coming out soon. And then I turned around and filmed the episode of GSL last night, future episode. And so it made another amazing conversation as well. And so, yeah, man, to God be the glory for all things. Just truly, truly thankful to be in this place. I want to say both of those conversations, the people, I guess, validating me in this space of GSL. And, and that's a blessing. That is a blessing that people are getting it. It's resonating with people. I think the purpose and the inspiration and the goal of creating this, I guess, platform or this, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, y'all, creating this space of GSL. I feel like what God has done through me is resonating with people. And so I'm thankful for that. Shout out again to Ewan, my faithful guy, you know what I'm saying? Also serving as some validation for me, to continue to do this and everything like that. I do appreciate the feedback, and I do appreciate, seeing and hearing, people's, I guess, thoughts. And it's obviously it feels good to hear people that get it. You know what I mean? It doesn't necessarily feel good to get criticism or get negative criticism or whatever the case is. But I guess I welcome that too. That's what social media is. You can get both, and everything like that. So I'm sure at some point, there's going to be people that don't agree. We've already encountered that and everything like that. So I guess I come to expect it based on the subject matter, which is Christ. You know what I'm saying, and everything like that. So we'll see what the Lord do with all of that. All I'm saying is I'm thankful for those of you that are here, those of you all that get it, those of you all that this is resonating with. And I truly appreciate the kind words that was given yesterday. I appreciate the kind words that I woke up to this morning from Ewan, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful to be, have this mind. I'm thankful to have this mind. And so again, I'm thankful to my mother for instilling this in me at that young age, and doing what the Bible said, which is train a child in the way that she go, and when they get old, they won't depart from it. I guess I'm living proof of that verse. And so thank and praise God for that as well. And y'all know that it's Good Friday, right? Good Friday. And yeah, I did take some time to reflect on that. My prayer meditation this morning with the Soul Space app obviously was centered around that as well. And so yeah, there was a few things that came into my heart and mind when I finished the prayer meditation this morning. But one of the things I did was just really just take that time to thank God. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord for what he did through Jesus to make this way for all, yes, and for all. I guess specifically for all who believe and everything like that. But yeah. So one of the things that came to my mind this morning about Good Friday and what Jesus did on the cross and everything like that, it's just really making it personal. Like I really took that moment to like kind of just make it personal and thank God personally for just me in particular. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, Lord, thank you for what you did for me. You know, yeah, I know you did it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I know that. But I'm going to take the time and thank you on my own behalf for what you did for me. And as I was doing that, one of the things that I thanked God for was doing what I would not have done, right, and could not have done, right. It was very interesting. Like once I started to look up verses, one of the verses I want to share with you all was the section. So one of the sections I want to share with you all kind of coincided with that idea, which I was like, okay, dear, okay, I guess we're talking about Good Friday today, but yeah, but I guess I specifically share that part today because I mean, I just know that, we struggle with doing things for people. You know what I'm saying? We struggle with um, feeding the hungry and, clothing the naked. Or, I mean, we struggle with helping people just in general, right? And so to lay down your life, right, for someone else, um, I can't even really even fathom that. And I know that might be controversial to say. I know, yes, I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and everything like that. I can't even imagine death right now. And I know that's a thing, you know what I'm saying? I know, I mean, obviously, again, even my being here is an indication of, that fact, because again, as I was thanking God, I did thank God for my father as well, being who he was, although I did not know him personally. He never met me and I never got a chance to meet him. But and I think y'all, if y'all don't know, my father passed before I was born. So that's what happened with that, if you didn't know. And that's why I'm saying that. But I even thank God for him, and um so with that being said, my actual father passing before I was born, passing before either one of us got a chance to meet each other and everything like that, and I grew up knowing that, I grew up knowing that my father had passed and whatnot, thanks to my mother, the way she taught me and everything like that. And so death was this thing that is known right throughout my life. But even so, I still can't, fathom it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here on earth, right? I'm here, a living, breathing person, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what the Bible says, right? I know I've experienced like people are here today, gone tomorrow. Y'all, I mean, those of you that follow me on the juice here, y'all have heard several times about different family members and whatnot that have passed since I've been doing this, and I've had moments to reflect on them and their lives and everything like that. So that I'm familiar with, you know what I'm saying? I know the concept, but I mean, let's just be real. Like, who, and there's people that do that, you know what I'm saying? I guess that, you know, people in the military, you know, obviously, our ancestors, and just there's people that have died for others, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I could, like, honestly, and I know I've said this back when I did like Hopeful Romantic, and I still feel the same even as I reflect and feel, read the Bible and stuff now, that like the grace and mercy that God gives, right, is next level. It's like the love that God has shown through this gesture of Jesus being on the cross and being that sacrifice for everybody and whatnot, that is definitely next level. Like, he didn't have to do that. Like, he could have just been like, you know what, I'm done with y'all. Never mind. I'm just gonna let y'all, go on by the wayside and leave that, leave it be or whatnot. So I don't know. I think personally, we all should put ourselves as that reason why God went to the cross, why Jesus went to the cross. And I guess if you really truly put yourself in that space and like, Jesus did this for me, then I don't know. I feel like that, that'll give you another perspective of this Good Friday, in my little humble opinion. I know. And I just look, I shared all that to say that that's where the inspiration of the topic came from, basically. Yeah, the phrase Good Friday came in my mind after reflecting and praying and thanking God and everything like that. Yeah, the Good Friday came into my heart and mind. I started to look up verses, and I guess that got confirmed with these verses that I'm getting ready to share. And here we are. Here we are already. Oh man, I done went in. My bad, y'all. But I was just telling y'all what happened and whatnot. But here we go. Isaiah 53:5. But he was wounded for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. Upon him was the chastisement that brought us peace, and with his stripes we are healed. Man, oh man. Like I said, put yourself in that, man. When it says our, say my. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying change the Bible, but I'm just saying as you reflect on this verse, think about you when you read that. You know what I mean? And when you reflect on that. So in for the example, it would be, if I'm going to reflect on it the way I'm asking you guys to do so, it would be like, but he was wounded for my transgressions, and go from there. Make it personal. Make it personal. Again, there's a lot of things that I was reflecting on this morning. One of the things I did reflect on is that, at the end of the day, this is for everybody. This is for everybody. I know I was chit-chatting with one of the ladies I was talking to yesterday, and that is the thing about Christianity. That technically, right, anybody and everybody has the opportunity to receive this gift that God has given us. Nobody is excluded. No one is too far gone, and all of that. Like, all can come to Christ because of what Jesus did on the cross. All are welcome. Now, the thing that separates us is us. Choosing to believe or not, and then living accordingly, that's a whole nother little chit chat by itself. So I won't get too deep into it, but I did reflect on that this morning, that, yeah, at the end of the day, I think for this message to get anywhere in your life, right, you have to make this whole thing personal. You have to understand that, hey, man, I have a choice here, right? Just me. Like, and I can't even, let's not even think about nobody else, because at the end of the day, I can only think about me, right? Because I can only speak for myself, make decisions for myself, X, Y, and Z. Now, yeah, okay, as a parent, I can make certain decisions and stuff for my son up until he gets a certain age, right? But even still, now he can make his own decisions. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I do as a parent and what consequences come from those, decisions is something else. But, we are each our own individual person. And so because of that, we have to decide, like, what's her name? What is her name? Oh, her name just went away from my mind. I can't remember her name right now, but anyway, like the lady that I was going to quote said, like, we got to decide what we believe about Jesus, and that's that. So let me keep going, y'all. Romans 5:6-8. Okay, it says, for while we were still weak, at the right time, Christ died for the ungodly. For one will scarcely die for a righteous person, though perhaps for a good person one would dare even to die. But God shows his love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. Again, put yourself there. Say me and my there, as you reflect on this Good Friday, for what Christ has done. And again, I think it should give you another perspective, at least. But at the most, this is what I was saying earlier, this whole thing of death, right? And then the horrific death, y'all. Let's talk about that for a second. That was another thing that stood out to me as well. There were several verses that reiterated that he told the disciples multiple times what was going to happen. And that's crazy, I don't think the majority of us know how we're going to die, we might can speculate, we might have an idea or something like that, but we don't know how we're going to die. I don't believe. So for him to tell everybody in advance, hey, so look, this is what's about to happen, X, Y, and Z. It's gonna be horrific, X, Y, and Z. Like, to know how you're going to die that's crazy. Like, that's already crazy by itself, right? Then to be teaching the other people, trying to get them prepared to know, like, okay, hey, so this is how I'm going to die and whatnot. And they're not getting it, they're not fully getting it, but he said it multiple times, very plainly. Like, when you reread it and everything like that, you're like, how did they not know, but maybe it wasn't time for them to know or whatever, I think by the time Peter heard it, right, that's when he came back and like, no, Lord, that's not going to happen to you. And he's like, hey, get behind me, Satan. Like, I don't need you trying to get me off track. I know what's going to happen. Don't be trying to come against what God's doing and whatnot. Even though he really didn't want to. Now, like, who wants to die that way, right? You want to be beaten, right? And all the things that happen to Jesus. I don't think anybody would personally choose that, like, outside of him, Now, I don't know. People do things, you know what I'm saying? But I just, I'll talk about me. I don't think I would personally choose to, go that way. Like, I would probably choose natural causes, if I could choose, like, just, she got old, and something like that, I don't know. Or hey, she got took up like Elijah, like I might choose that, if I got a choice, and everything like that. But yeah, that was something else I reflected on as well. As I reflected on this Good Friday and what Jesus did and everything like that. Those are the only verses I felt led to share in this moment. There are plenty more in the Go Deeper section. There's plenty more for you all to just look up on your own. Like, if you're not familiar with this message of the cross, right? If you're not familiar with reading the accounts of what happened and whatnot, then I implore you, I challenge you, what I'm saying? Look, I double dog dare you, to read these accounts, and reflect on them today and make it personal, and put yourself as the reason why Jesus did what he did. Like, it was because of you, for you, that he did this, and see where that gets you, man. Hopefully at least, it helps you reverence this day, reverence this weekend, in a way that maybe you haven't before. I hope that we all do that and everything like that. And that's the juice. That's the juice this morning. The Bible verse of today is John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love. Your daily dose of inspiration and juice. Pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day. And I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. But before I let y'all go on the podcast, let me let you guys know that today, y'all know it's Friday, right? So we have a new episode of God, Sex, and Love Talk Show that should be going live at 7 p.m. with Mr. John Jubilee. So I hope that you guys tune in And I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow at the Lord's will. Bye-bye. And there you guys go, Facebook, YouTube, whoever listens to the sound of my voice and watches this. I thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that you all also reflect on, this Good Friday and what Jesus did for everybody. Like that verse say, I gotta go ahead and point it out. Y'all know me with John 3:16. Or if you don't, then here you go. Here's my thing. What stands out to me the most in John 3:16 is the whosoever. That don't exclude not now one of us. You know what I mean? No, it doesn't matter about your race, doesn't matter about your gender, doesn't matter about what you grew up as, any of that type of stuff. What matters is whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So it's the belief, belief is so important. That was another thing that I was reflecting on this morning as well, that, belief, that word and that action is just so important in this in this message. And I hope that you feel welcome. I hope that you feel welcome to, I guess, into the body of Christ, because all are welcome. That's what it says. It's like no one's excluded from this. That was the whole thing. Jews, Gentiles, everybody. But people feel excluded, and I acknowledge that. But I don't think it's because of what. Well, I don't know. I don't think the Bible excludes anybody, right? I think it's a message for everybody, right? But I feel like there's a few things happening. We're either one, excluding ourselves because you don't want to believe. Two, you feel excluded by other people that claim to believe, right? And I say claim because, if anybody is how can I say this, Lord? If anybody is turning people away from Christ, but you claim to be Christians, then I don't think you're what's considered a true believer. That's just me and my humble opinion. I'll be honest about that. But because I don't believe that a true believer would be turning anybody away. A true believer would be out here spreading the gospel and trying to bring everybody in my little bit. So that's if you feel excluded, I feel like that's reasons why people feel excluded. And then I would say the word itself. Sometimes I can see how some people may feel excluded, but I would say again, it's more so a reflection of like you and how you're interpreting it. My humble opinion, y'all. I'm just sharing my opinion here, but yeah, I don't think the word itself excludes you. I think if you don't want to believe it, right, or if you don't want to do what it says, then you're excluding yourself. That's me. Sorry. Hey, I see somebody's watching live, so hey, you can agree or not agree. You can let me know. But yeah. Those are things that I was reflecting on this morning. I'm done with the juice. I'm just chit chatting after show talk right now. The juice is coming out momentarily as soon as I get done with this. But yeah, man, Good Friday, man. It's Good Friday. And I hope that, we all reflect on that and everything. I won't be long y'all's time. I don't know who you are, but again, good morning. If you want to say something real quick and I'll shout you out and whatnot. But if not, I understand. No worries, no pressure, But either way, good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Anybody listening, watching, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the ongoing, I guess the things that keep me motivated to do this. And yeah, man, thank you. Looking forward to talking to y'all tomorrow. Looking forward to the episode that's coming out tonight. And yeah, I'm here. Y'all got questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case is. Y'all know GodSexAndLove.com, ActressMiracleSims.com. I'm easily accessible, as they say. And that's it, y'all. That's the juice this morning. I will let y'all go. But thank you so much for listening and watching. And yep, I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow. The Lord's will. Bye-bye.